Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to do an oil change on a 2004 Pontiac Grand Prix GTP. This right here is your drain plug. It's going to take a 5/8 right here. Just once you get it off, just let your oil finish draining. And don't forget, here's a good tip. Some people get confused, like me actually. The way to turn this, it's kind of hard to decide with righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So think of it as clockwise and counterclockwise. The way you want to take to unloosen your drain plug is to go counterclockwise, which is this way. After your drain plug's all done draining, and you're able to put the plug back in, next is your oil filter. You can do it without a wrench, but it's a little bit more difficult, so I prefer to use a wrench. Just use this right here, this black oil filter wrench, and this is your oil filter, and just twist it off. Same thing, counterclockwise, and then you let it drain in your little oil drain pan bucket. Once you get it loose and the oil starts dripping, you can just simply turn it with your hand. Ouch, this oil's a little bit hot. Yeah, another preference is to do it when the car didn't just get done running. That wasn't too smart of me. Yep, there it goes. And just put the filter in there. And then just get a napkin and set your filter down. One very important tip. So when you're changing your oil, you want to make sure that the filter always has this black gasket right here on it. Okay? Because if you put your new filter on, which has one of those gaskets, and the old filter's gasket is still stuck to the filter, then you're going to have leakage problems. And it's a pain to work on. I prefer not to. So, just a heads up. Time for your new filter here. So, just pull this bad boy out. See, there's this black gasket I'm talking about. And before you put your filter on, you just want to punch a little hole on top of your oil right here. Just do it. And just take your finger and dip it in the oil a little bit. Take that oil and just rub it around the gasket, so that way it has some lubrication on it before you put it on there. Then you can just put your old filter on by hand. Just twist it on so it's nice and snug. Oil is actually a neat cleaner too. So some of this oil dropped right here, and this was once black, and I wiped it off with some of the oil, and it kind of naturally cleaned it. So if you ever get some oil down here, might as well just wipe it off, and it looks pretty nice. The car has over 75,000 miles. It's good to use high mileage oil, so I like to use this Castrol GTX synthetic oil blend. I think it works pretty good. And then all you do, just take your oil, and I'm going to pour it without holding the phone, but when you pour your oil, it's good to hold it kind of on an angle, so that way, you know, a sideways angle, so it flows nice and less chance of spilling. I'll try to get a good angle to get it shown. Typical engine takes about 5 quarts of oil, which is 1 gallon, or you can just buy 5 small bottles, which is more expensive. Always be respectful to your environment. And when you're done doing your oil change, dump all the oil that I had and you have in your oil change pan and put it in your new gallon of oil once you fill up the oil. Then just take this oil to an AutoZone or O'Reilly's. Most of them usually recycle the oil, and they'll recycle it for you, and that's the proper way to dispose of it. And your car is running like a champ again, just like mine.